morning to you. It's Wednesday the 14th of September 2011. Welcome to today's United Kingdom Talk, coming to you today from South Hill Park, which is about a 5-minute bike ride away from my house, with a little bit of, I thought it would be quite nice to have a bit of water behind me. Do you know? Now, you would have seen more green, but I've had to shelter underneath a beautiful oak tree because it's raining a little bit out there at the moment. It's not pouring down. But I'm surprised at how much rain you can avoid just by sitting. I just heard a duck then. There were ducks flying over the water. I don't know if you can... Is there any behind me? I think there's any behind me. They're over there at the moment. They might swim past. How exciting. I'm surprised what good shelter a tree actually provides. You know, I'm looking around outside there now. There's quite a bit of rain coming down. Not a single drop is landing on little old Chris. You'll be pleased to say. I hope it's not acid rain. I shall melt. I'm melting. Melting. Anyway, straight to these emails, okay? One sent here by the lovely Vicky on the 16th of August. This is how behind we are now. She says, looking forward to the new corn and mushroom pie, which of course we've done now weeks ago. I have made chicken pie, she says, but never before using corn instead of chicken. Oh, it's just as even nicer. Even nicer to be able to have a mouthful of food and know that not one poor little animal has laid down its life for your stomach. She said, pastry crusts are so much work. The last few times I made a batch of corn bread batter and poured it over the top of the chicken stew, baked it up and called it chicken pot pie. It tasted good and made the pie last for even more meals. Oh, we like that. What is that you say? Corn bread batter. I don't know what that is. Never heard of that. She says, can your iPhone spell corn? I don't know. I haven't tried that. My phone tries so hard to be clever, but it makes some lousy guesses as I type. Each time I try to type corn, it changes it to quirk, I think. I sent you a blank email with quirk as the subject. Ah, well, yes, I remember that. She says, the roof on your new shed, which you saw again weeks ago, looks great. And the shed did look very solid. Good luck taking it down, which of course we've done now. Maybe I missed you discussing this. If so, beg pardon the question. But do you pay property taxes based on assessment of structures on the property? I don't know. I don't think so. No, certainly not on the shed. She says, when the shed is gone, can you reduce your tax obligations if you don't have a shed on that property? No, we don't have taxes on sheds. Many years ago, I knew a family that pulled down a freestanding garage in the backyard and then got a property reduction as a result. This must be an American thing. But I think the town was upset that the family had not paid for a permit to tear down the garage and made them buy the permit before they would grant the tax reduction. Mind you, oh, we got a dog visiting now. That's cool. Hello. Well, it makes a change from the cat, doesn't it? What's this one's name?
Fizz.
Fizz. Fizz? Don't know my voice, though, does it? Come on, Fizz. No, off for a walk. Friendly dog there. It makes a change from having Katie the cat, doesn't it, eh? Where are we now? But I think the town was upset that the family had not paid for a permit to tear down the garage and made them buy the permit months before they would grant the tax reduction. She says, mind you, the garage had already been torn down for a few months by then. Enjoy your week. And that's from Vicky. And as I say, she sent that in about a month ago now. We've got to catch up with these. James says, I enjoyed the food show you did with the pies. I hope there's going to be more food shows. It was good. You mentioned that all the packaging with the food is bad and many people complain about it, and I know supermarkets don't seem to listen. Yes, I'm just shocked sometimes. The amount of packaging there is on some of this stuff, it's unbelievable. You also said you bin it for landfill. Do you have recycling where you are? We do have recycling, but a lot of the stuff, a lot of the plastic stuff, you can't recycle. It has to go in the normal rubbish thing, I'm afraid. plastic bottles, they have their own section, but you see, plastic cartons cannot go in with plastic bottles. Apparently it's a different type of plastic, and we don't recycle that here in Bracknell yet, unfortunately. Katie, James says, has now seemed to become more confident on the screen. I remember when I first tuned into your show, Katie was having trouble settling in, if I can remember rightly. Hope the food went okay for you and hope Katie quietened down. She certainly was complaining today. Yes, she does make a bit of noise sometimes. Pete Cheshunt, hello Pete in Cheshunt, says, keep up the good work from Facebook friend. Also, do you know how to make seaweed cake? No, I don't know how to make seaweed cake. Oh, it must smell a bit, doesn't it? Oh, I don't know about that. Seaweed cake. Does it smell of like, oh, you know, I don't like fish that tastes like fish, if you see what I mean. Oh, there goes the ducks behind me. Can you see them? Look at the duck. There they go, look. Look. Oh my God, they've gone mad. I'm being attacked. Will I be attacked by ducks? There's another one here from James, who says, you were talking about the X Factor. I used to like X Factor when it first started, but got off it because what you have mentioned about there are people that kick off and who are just plain awful. Yeah, like that boy. What was his name? Was it George? Very rude. And I thought the X Factor on Britain's Got Talent was trying to find new talent. Well, I've got to say, I like the new judges. Who have we got? Gary Barlow, Louis, who's still there, of course, the girl from Destiny's Child, and the girl from N-Dubs. I can't remember their names now. But yeah, I'm loving the new judges. He says, as for that bloke on the riots, as for the rioting bloke who wrote in about it, it's got a... Oh, sorry, I've read that wrong. As for the rioting we were talking about weeks ago, the bloke who wrote in about it has got a point, saying that places like France have got these problems too. If you remember a couple of years back in Paris, and the police and justice system just got stuck in and sorted out the problems. What I can't work out is why can't Britain be the same and sort these problems out like France too? It just seems like bad management to me, and nothing is done, and I think things will get worse, which is a shame. Priorities need to be got right. Yes, they certainly do. Well, they bring out the water cannons and all that. Well, we don't do it like that, you know. Glad the garden's coming along, and I saw Katie going along the base of the old shed. I hope she's okay on that, from James. Well, it's gone now. All there is a mound of earth and bits and seeds and things growing there. All right, what's the time? I think we've got about 2 more to do. Jessie BT writes from the States. Oh, my daughter and granny's kids made me one of those bears that you had for my birthday in Atlanta. You know the bear I've got, Chuckles, that my sister made for me up in Glasgow. I named my bear Brett after my beloved mate who has since passed away. Oh, that's nice. I think I've read this out actually, but my cute Butter bear is still with me. Yes, never get rid of that bear. It reminds you of the people that weren't here, isn't it, eh? Hello to Patrick, cousin Patrick, who wrote, Chris, I reckon the cost of food you were talking about in a previous show is going through the roof. I must be paying well over 30% of my New Zealand income now, is in New Zealand, on food. But seriously, this is getting worse. Domino's is nice. Domino's pizzas are nice. I have no complaints about the quality, it's just the price. Hello to Alan8943. I know I've read this. What am I doing, eh? Have I read this? I've read this. I've read that. Have I read this one from Alan8943, who says the name of the chocolate that you had when you was ill was called X-Lax. Certainly not, it was not, I beg your pardon. Certainly was not. Finally, we've got an email here from a guy called Kyle, who says, Dear Chris, I obtained your email from our mutual friend Danny, who says you might be able to give us a mention on your radio show. We're performing our new show, Trying, from the 12th, which is now, okay, to the 17th of September. And show information as products of the world-renowned Building of Brilliance, Rotherham's Able Drama Alliance, Kyle Eaton and Daryl Garavan would like to invite you to their 2011 showcase. Unfortunately, since graduating, their agent has forced them into doing nothing but this comedy show that recaptures their rise to fame. However, the boys will be trying to get their way by showcasing a brand new two-man gala performance of Shakespeare in 162 hours. And some more news for that, and you can find that on the website www.tillweleave, it's 1L TILWELEAVE, okay, tillweleave.co.uk, tillweleave.co.uk, and you can see it's on now until the 17th of September, so you've only got a couple of days left. 7:30 at the Hen and Chickens Theatre. I love that name, don't you? The Hen and Chickens Theatre in Islington, all right? So once again, that show on now. Till We Leave are trying from now until the 17th of September at 7:30 at the Hen and Chickens Theatre in Islington in London. All right, boys and girls, that's it for the show today. Thanks so much for watching and listening. The email address, if you'd like to comment on anything or anything you want to talk about, is chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. Also, if it's your birthday, something like that, give us a few days' notice. I'm only too pleased to sing it for you. Okay, chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. I'll see you on the next show. Bye-bye.